Igor.
Hey,
How are you?
well, what's up?
I'm doing all right. I can't remember. Are you based out of the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm in San Francisco Bay Area.
Did you have a good 4th?
Hmm?
Did you have a good 4th of July?
Yeah, like barbecue kids. Have you heard about this epic fail on like Golden Gate Bridge fireworks?
No.
First time in 25 years they decided to do like all the like massive fireworks of the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was like covered with fog. Like nothing is like people can see nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Apparently, DC had 850,000 fireworks shoot. I wasn't here for that. I'm very glad I wasn't.
yeah, I heard about it. Hey, James, Christian, Devin.
Sorry, we're a little bit late. The team triaged, the maintainers team triage went long because we spent nearly an hour talking about our RFC, which was actually quite entertaining. But it was a good discussion.
Which one? Which RFC?
Symbol libraries.
Did you end up getting any useful feedback after solicited some from the Terran Discord?
Not at this point.
Did my best.
That's appreciated.
So we're not going to have Yar on today. Are we waiting on Roger?
We can give him another minute, and if he doesn't turn up, we can start. Speak of the devil.
And I think Lawrence hasn't attended the past couple. Do we know if Lawrence is attending?
I don't think so.
I think it's optional. So
okay. So Igor, I know you wanted to run the next one, but I kind of just started doing the agenda notes, and I remembered as you hopped in the call that you offered to run this one.
No worries, I can run whatever. Like if sometimes somebody will be like, I will have one on me. So next time somebody won't be available or cannot do it, I'll just do it.
Okay, sounds good. So we had one planned agenda item, which was my agenda item. I can share the PR for this. And that's planning for Dio's backfill. Folks might have known he shared this with the team before the last TSC call, but he wanted to roll out the news a little bit more carefully, so I didn't want to mention it in the TSC call with a public forum. That Dio has left the OpenTofu team to enjoy a new opportunity, and so now Gruntwork is going to be backfilling that position. We're putting together the JD and the job posting shortly. We'll be soliciting feedback to make sure that you're aligned with the interview plan and the JD as we post it. So any feedback on that? Any thoughts, comments, concerns?
At this point, Dio is still, both Dio and Ilya are still technically maintainers of the project. We don't have a process in place for as people move in and out of the project. We've spoken with Dio a little bit about what role he wants to continue to have within OpenTofu. And I believe the last time we talked about it, he was interested in being a committer where he still has some elevated privileges within the project, but doesn't have the same level of responsibilities and time commitments that a maintainer does. Maybe offline between this meeting and next, we can have some discussions on what we want to put in the org repo to discuss this process.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was my understanding as well, that he wanted to be transitioned basically to like a trusted external committer rather than a maintainer. Any other comments, questions, or concerns on this topic?
No.
Okay. That ends our agenda. Any ad hoc discussion that folks would like to bring up, discuss?
This is maybe like a little bit of housekeeping and probably not for this meeting, especially with Devin here, but we have moved to the CNCF GitHub Enterprise. Igor, I believe your credit card was attached before. Just make sure it's not attached now.
It's kind of like detached because now it's like under centralized billing account.
Cool. That was it. Just don't get double billed. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I don't trust GitHub. So yeah, that was it really. I would love to say it was a seamless transition to GitHub Enterprise, but as you know, it's been a topic in this meeting for the past 2 months, so I'm glad it's done.
It was just shared in the Gruntworks Slack that they reported an outage with a percentage of requests being 500 without mentioning what that percentage was, which I thought was interesting. It's just some percentage is 500ing right now for something.
We do have a checklist item on our release process that is check all of the dependencies, make sure all the status boards are green before you click the start a release button.
That's funny. Okay, any other ad hoc topics folks would like to bring up?
I think progress from the developer side, or the maintainer side, progress is coming along reasonably well for 1.13. We've had a couple backports, couple minor bug fixes here and there. But yeah, overall, good progress is being made on all the major issues.
I would like to ask something regarding the work being done right now for the internal engine update to get some performance wins, things like that. Are we writing up like nice layman-facing blog posts or anything explaining what's wrong, what we're looking to address, that kind of thing?
We definitely will once. I think at least my hope is we'll get it to the point that we can start having it available in the alphas as an option before the release comes out, and that is usually accompanied by a blog post. And the nice part is we did something a little bit different with the RFC for this. We have 2 different RFCs. One is a high level, as an end user and as a maintainer, this is why we're running into this issue. This is why we're having the discussion about this. And then there was a much more technical RFC that goes into the more concrete changes, the libraries we want to use, some of the more intricate details that the average person may not be interested in. So that would fairly easily transition into a blog post that's maybe already 2/3 written.
Cool. Okay. Anything else? James, you muted quickly. No.
No.
Just to double check, tracking, is it September for the 1.13?
Yep, aligned with the next year release.
Yeah, just checking. Thank you.
Cool.
Devin, anything from you today, or are you just sitting in?
No, I'm just sitting in. I haven't been in one of these in a while, so I thought I'd pop in.
Fair enough.
I'm double
Sorry,
booked on the time for these things most of the time, so I don't get to come in and listen too much.
Fair enough.
Okay. I think that calls it then. Have a good one. Please send me the recording once you have it, Christian or James on the YouTube. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks, folks.